Usually when the season ends, it's really actually remarkable how quickly everyone disperses. You're in full, season mode one day, and then with a goal or a loss, you're suddenly all gone.
We all know that this year went better than anybody might have expected. We didn't know exactly where our young players would be. They were outstanding. Now, the next year is the most difficult because you're not going to sneak up on anybody. There's nothing wrong with expectations as long as you prepare the right way you can and give yourself every opportunity to have success. That's a positive thing.
Scouting is a difficult job. It's a lot of pressure. It's very competitive. There's a lot of work, there's a lot of travel, and a lot of sacrifices that these guys make for us. We're almost in the same boat when the season ends. People in management are, getting out to see Marley's games and getting out to see World Championship over in Europe. Sometimes we go together and sometimes we go in three different directions, and it's just a little opportunity for you to shift gears and start thinking about how do we get better going forward.
Nylander scores! Great goal by William Nylander.
We're sort of almost trying to catch up with our scouts who are looking to make our team better for next year. Scouting staffs are really unsung heroes, and
Mark encourages his scouts to have opinions, and I want to know what's going on, but at the same time, when you've got good people and you see them working well together, you mostly want to stay out of their way.
It was a different dynamic, obviously, last year picking first overall. There's one decision you can make in the draft where you don't have to wait or hope or rely on somebody else in front of you. There's always this element of holding your breath and waiting to see who the other teams pick just prior to your pick. So each draft, wherever you're picking, is just as important to these guys, and quite honestly, they put in just as much work.
Well, hi everyone. Welcome to the NHL Draft. We are in Chicago, the Windy City.
Big time. They've done a nice job here in Chicago putting this all together.
And now looking ahead to Friday and Saturday, they got the 17th overall pick. They go with the 59th pick on Saturday. Nothing in the third round, then 5 picks beyond that. Could be a defenseman, could be a centerman, but right now it's anyone's guess, given the fact that the Leafs aren't picking in the top 5 for a change, and that's a good thing.
No, and I think at 17, you just got to take the best player available.
Chicago, after 54 years, we're finally happy to be here with an original 6 set of fans and a great city. The first selection of the 2017 NHL Draft belongs to the New Jersey Devils.
We can all try to take guesses as to who's going to go in front of us, but there's always a few teams that throw a wrinkle into the draft for everybody. So that's why Mark and his group of scouts, they've got to make sure that they see everybody and know everybody, because you never know what can happen on the draft floor.
Lou Lamoriello and the Toronto Maple Leafs making their way to the podium. Pick number 17.
Toronto's selection of this year's draft will be made by Assistant General Manager and Director of Scouting, Mark Hunter.
Toronto proud to announce from Sweden, Timothy Lindgren.
He started the year with mono and then had trouble finding his place, finding a team. So bouncing around really hurt this guy.
How comfortable are you putting the word steal into what was is now the 17th pick?
I believe he is a steal.
We've really liked Timothy. I mean, we believe in his skill and he can move pucks. He's a new NHL kind of defenseman that can move up and down the ice at a high pace, and we wouldn't have thought he would be there at the 17th hole. He's going to be enjoyable for the fans of Toronto to watch, and he will bring people to their seats.
Come on.
Yeah, it's Echo Damani. That's a very nice one.
Seeing all the young men stand up, look to their left and to the right, and share with their loved one. To play hockey, it's a difficult sport to just do on your own. You need a lot of support growing up, so it's always nice to see the players sharing that with their families.
I'm so proud, really excited. It was a tough season for me, so to be out of the draft, being picked by Toronto is an amazing feeling, especially being here with my family. My mom was a huge part of me going forward. She's an amazing person.
It means everything. I'm so happy. It's just hockey in Toronto, so I don't know what to say. I'm just so happy.
You always try and make your team better. That's our responsibility, that's our job. And, right now, we just go back and get ready. We're better. And everybody feels really good today.
I'm a big believer in having a real good team around me. They work so hard, they travel all around the world, and they just want to get to here, and they want to put all their hard work in good use. It was a big day for them, and I think that's the thing that I've been most impressed with is a lot of different people from diverse backgrounds come together and working very well with each other in a short amount of time.